Hey, Blaine here, Carbon MX. Just going to be adjusting my clutch preload, adding some weight to my flywheel, and adding the mitigator clutch cover, and it's also the mitigator flywheel weight. It's going to be a 12 ounce, and yeah, just going to show you guys how it's done. Hope you guys enjoy. Like and subscribe if you do. Just a picture of what we got. New SRTT handle tool, clutch cover, looks pretty cool, and flywheel or clutch weight. Bring off your brake pedal. Just pull down a little bit. Give it a wiggle. Slip a little bit. Just like that. I like to use the bent plier needle nose. It's easier to get back in there. Cut. So the next step, if you don't want to drain your oil, is you gotta lay your bike on its side, clutch cover up in the air, and then you can actually access everything without draining oil. So we'll lay it down right here, just like that. So next step, we're just gonna take the clutch cover off here using my T-handle wrench. Make sure one, you take these all out in order and lay them down in order because they're all different lengths. So definitely will save you time afterwards. So
got a long one there. You start right at the top by the filler plug. Then you gotta spin all these bolts out.
right there, I have all the bolts in order, starting from here all the way around. And once complete, just pull the cover off. Make sure you don't drop anything like a spring in there, because that could suck. And when I take this off, there's a nice O-ring face here. Make sure no other shit gets in there, especially dropping, let's say, springs. So right here is my clutch preload plate. So basically, you have a setting 3, 2, or 1. Stock is 2. Like a heavier drag setting would be 3, and 1 is the lightest for pull and for drag. So if you got a new bike, you can always drop to 1 as you break it in. They bump it up again. As I said, they come stock on 2. I believe these are all about 7.5 foot-pounds torque, so not too much pressure on them. But again, I'm just using this tool to take it apart. So pull it all apart here. When you're on your side like this, one hand to hold the pack. I actually make tools for this too, and I'm just evenly loosening them all.
I'm just slowly loosening these all off evenly. Again, make sure you do not drop into your bike. There you go, I'll peel those off. Yeah, make sure
You can note what setting your preload is on prior to doing this. Then you can remove both these pieces right here. You can see on the bottom of this, it's stepped. So the shallow is 1, step up is 2, biggest is 3, 1, 2, 3. So just make sure you've marked where that is. Cut. So right here I got the traction disc clutch weight flywheel. This is for my bike. It's made by Mitigator, 340 grams. I believe that equates to about 12 ounces. Correct me if I'm wrong. Yeah, so we're just gonna slap this on and put it all buttoned back up together. Pretty cool. The Husqvarna bike put the clutch packs at KTM on, which we all know where the motors are built. Same. So I believe this just goes on like that. Take one alignment bolt, make sure again I am where I want to be. Yes, I'll put it all back. It's called measuring twice, cutting once. So one hole into the plate and line that up just like that. Get to threading. Slide that over here. Threading. Key handle out. Again, very careful not to drop anything. And we're just going until I can feel the plate underneath. Get them all in and just go around evenly again.
Make sure not to drop anything in the motor. So I'm just on snug. A little snugger each time. Go around here.
Bottom. Let's throw bottom. I'll just go hit it with that 8 foot-pounds. So this. So right here I got the Mitigator clutch cover. Supposed to hold a slight bit more oil and don't overly need it, but made it a harder aluminum, and apparently I need to reuse my O-ring off the old one for this one because this one does not come with a new one. So yeah, just new cover. It's a alligator arm crossed clutch cover. Nice little logo on there, black on the black bike. It's gonna look sweet. I did get the gasket or rubber O-ring gasket out of my stock clutch cover, put it on this one. Highly recommend just buying a new one. Just probably for the price it is and the chance of a leak, probably a better idea, but I didn't have that option because I didn't do that. So anyways, I'm just gonna put this on. I got the bolts laid out in order. That one starting right here, and then working my way around clockwise. Good. So like I said, just always having your bolts laid out proper in order makes this job a lot easier. Then you can just drop them back in as you go around. I messed up. Okay, just a cut. So all the bolts are landed in order. O-ring seal on this cover. This is a harder metal, but the case is no harder, so don't need to go much more than snug with an O-ring seal. Over tightening usually just wrecks O-rings. So I'll just button this up and then we'll continue on. Okay, so now that cover's on, snug that up. I'm just gonna stand the bike back up and yeah, go from there. Lift her up like so, stand down, and away we go. Okay, so yeah, cover's on, snugged up. Just gonna get the brake spring back on here. Being very careful because I got sharp pegs. Have it somewhere right here. Right here, I said. Eventually we'll go in. Hold my tongue up just right. There we go. So that. Apparently I'm gonna have to adjust this a little bit because contacting is never good. So yeah, my brake's hidden right there, so I'm just gonna adjust down just a little bit. I'm stupid. Okay, so I just slightly adjust my brake lever down there. I don't know, a couple millimeters space now. Lowered it a little bit, just adjust the stop there. There's a little C, so I didn't tape that. Got that, and then adjust the push on the rod there. So just adjusting that, lock it back up. It's a free spin, make sure it spins fine and locks up still, so good to go. Okay, so I got the oil plug that's right behind here. It's right behind the spring here, out. And then we're just gonna make sure we got a little oil coming out of that with the new cover. Oops. Splash. Watching it. I'll go a little bit at a time. I know it's much bigger. So we're just running out just slightly, so that should be probably pretty good right there. Definitely thicker. Oil capacity, maybe a hair, maybe. Anyways, 8 mil. Push the spring to the side just a little bit. Make sure you don't cross thread this. Again, why I love the T-handle tools. So easy. You can feel everything you're doing. Snug. There we go, that's good. Oh, lost my bit. So that. Lastly, filler cap. Wipe. Snug that up. Last but not least, give her a quick wipe. Right there you have it. Mitigator, clutch cover, mitigator, flywheel, clutch weight, mitigator logo. Cool, I like it. It's nice on the black bike. If you all enjoyed, it's Carbon Max. Like, subscribe, and see you on the next one.